Right, so as you can hear, it's raining outside. Actually I've got to turn the fan on because it's kind of hot still. It might be a little bit loud, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we're back to reading Blood Raining Night. Should we just get on with it? Should we just do this? Anyway, chapter 14, Born an Aggle. She didn't even spell angle or angel, this is just A-G-L-E. Oh my god, okay. Cora-chan, it hurts, it really hurts! Rachel closed her eyes tightly. It seemed like it would take an eternity, no shit. She had been dilating for a good 2 hours. What, her pupils dilate? What? No, she's... 2 hours and her whole body felt like giving up. Rachel, I can see it. It's beautiful. Don't give up now. Don't give up now! Cora screamed and held on the baby. Believe me, Cora, I can't. Not now. She cried and her eyes bled out. Shh. That's not good if you're having a baby and your eyes are fucking bleeding. Stop bleeding from your eyes, woman. Stop it. The pain throbbed through her temples and to her legs. How come she isn't blind already? Got blood loss. Like, have her eyes not fucking fallen out? Screams of pain could be heard throughout the entire restaurant. People had stopped eating and was watching intently. Some people threw up. I would too. Rachel pushed as hard as she could and Cora encouraged her through the whole thing. The baby's head came out and then Cora pulled her out. Just yanked the baby out. Fucking snatch. Snatched the baby. Alright. Rachel, Cora said. It's a bright crimson light shone from the baby and the light went out. Floating in the air was a young naked girl with long green hair. Ew. She had a kind face and a beautiful smile. Her cheeks were rosy and her eyes twinkled. She had brown furry ears coming out of her head and 2 wings on her back. 2 wigs on her back. A little girl, a naked look, like, it's a fucking baby, not a little girl. She's not even a kid yet. She's not even a kid. Oka-san, spoke the little girl. I am Elaine, your daughter. This is my truthful... A baby cannot fucking talk. Not... Whatever. Thank you for carrying me all this time. A part of me lie hidden in you and in Inuyasha. When you two came together, you made me thousands of years. I have lied dormant within people waiting for the perfect match to find each other. Does that mean I should marry Inuyasha? Rachel said, her old golden eyes sparkling in the till-fell face. Oka-san, I can't tell you any more about your love. You need to figure things out for yourself. I have created you, and in return you create me. How the fuck does that work? What? What? Before I leave, I shall grant you one wish. I don't know what to wish for. Who are you? I am God. You are the mother of God. I will give you one piece of everlasting happiness. What? No, what? It's been ages since I watched the actual fanime, so I couldn't actually remember if she said this. This is quite different to the fanime, I'm sure. Hang on a minute. Stop yawning, woman. She looked to the ground, as if staring at something intensely, trying to make up her mind. She could be selfish and ask her father dead. Ask her father dead. That makes no fucking sense. Or ask where Sesshomaru was hiding. Show me where Sesshomaru the vampire lord is. Her voice rang into this. I wish, as you wish, Oka-san. Between Elaine, A.K. Ten Shizuku hands were a vision of the path of Sesshomaru's secret lair. The perfect time would be to go Ashita. What? Sayonara Tenshikuzu. Sayonara Oka-san. Elaine disappeared and slowed. Why? If they're going to speak English, then speak English, just say mother instead of Oka-san. You're not speaking Japanese, you're speaking English, you fucking goddamn weebs. If you're going to speak Japanese, speak full Japanese. Otherwise, just put it in English. It's disrespecting the Japanese language. God. Cora and a bunch of other people were unconscious. Whoa, what happened? She was scarred and panicking. Or was she scared or scarred? Mentally scarred, I would be. It's okay, Rachel reassured. I think I'll order the dog. Who's gonna order food after that? Just casually order food after, you know. Perfect. Not just that, but she's in school and she's having children. Like, I try not to be judgmental, but like, when I think of teenagers having kids, I think what a waste. You're wasting your livelihood. Like, I understand how people do. I try not to be too judgmental, but I'm kind of against it. Like, people underage having kids, you're just wasting away a child, and you're a kid yourself. Like, you could be responsible to look after a child. No offense, but you're a child yourself. How are you going to look after a kid? You just made it hard on yourself. Either that, or take the pill, or take some kind of, you know, there are other methods of contraception. It's not just the pill. You can have any contraception. There's lots of different ways. There's lots of, you know, so people, even people with like allergies to certain things, there are certain contraceptions. Or I don't know, maybe you don't have sex. I mean, you don't need to have sex. Chill the fuck out. Why are people having sex at such young? I'm still a fucking virgin. I'm 23. Not that I'm complaining. If people want to have sex when they're like 18 or something, go ahead. But when you're younger than that, like, I don't know, that's a bit young. It's just, you're so young. Oh, I swear to God. It's getting worse. But no, seriously, I just need to point, I know that I shouldn't point out, but it's just how I feel about like teenage pregnancies. I am judgmental when it comes to that, and you know what, I'm going to be judgmental. Because I am. Yes, I know there are plenty of teen mothers out there and stuff like that, but the point is, I think it's a little selfish having a child at that age. When you're a child yourself, you're going to give them a shit life. Maybe you have given them a good life, maybe you have looked after them, but most of the time it's going to be not the best. You have to think about it. You've got a responsibility. You can't just go carelessly having sex without protection. I don't know why people do this. Like, and people who say, when like older people, for example, or people, you know, who are the age to have children, they say, oh, it was an accident. It wasn't an accident. You had sex without protection. What did you expect? A fucking flat screen HD TV to come out of your vagina? Of course, a baby would come out. That's what happens. Either that, or you get this, or you get some type of STD. Which sucks. I'm not even talking to the camera anymore. Anyway, bye! That's all I'm doing for now. So, I'll do another chapter another time. This was shorter this time. Sorry about that. Like, yeah. Bye! And, oh, take care. Have a good day. And, hopefully, you know, from what I read, it was intelligible enough, because I kind of mumbled it this time. This is how the story makes me feel. It exhausts me. But not like My Immortal did, where I actually felt my brain melting. That was much worse. Anyway, bye!